Hi everyone, this is Joy with Create It with Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's card is a really fast card. It's made with Colorado Craft Company's Be a Mermaid. I'm not sure if you've seen some of their stamps, but they are pretty fabulous. So let's get started. So I am using Simon Says Stamp Soft Navy cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping this mermaid. It's just the bottom half of the mermaid. They've got these lovely legs stamp sets, and it's just the legs, but it tells the whole story. So I'm going to be stamping that in the middle of this card. I'm going to be using some ultrafine antique gold embossing powder. So I'm prepping my paper with the anti-static tool really well, and I am using Simon Says Stamp Clear Embossing Ink. Any embossing ink will work. Stamping that image a couple times, making sure I've got a really good strong image. I'm going to be using the gold embossing powder. I'm such a dork. And I'm going to be heating that thoroughly. Starting from the back and going to the front. Look at that, how that changes. It's so yummy. Let that cool. You can take a paper towel and wipe off all of the white powder. So I forgot to record all of my coloring in. I am using a white colored pencil. I colored in the whole image of the mermaid and some of the water spots. Now I'm coming back in and adding some darker white areas at the base of the fin, some of the parts of her legs, and just coloring that in. Super easy. There is nothing spectacular about this, but the way it looks is gorgeous. Isn't that so pretty? So now I'm going to be using, lining up my sentiment, and it says, "The world is your oyster." Super cute sentiments on this. I'm going to prep that again with my anti-static tool, and I'm going to be embossing this with white embossing powder. And this sentiment just tucked right in underneath this mermaid. It really was super easy how it came together. I just love how simple this card is. Again, using some white embossing powder, and then we will heat that up with our embossing tool. I just am taking off any of that little flakes of embossing powder. We don't want that on this dark cardstock. You would notice if you left any of those little flakes on there. Nobody wants that. Now I'm taking my paper towel and just really wiping off all the anti-static powder tool. This is Spectrum Noir's Sparkle Pen. And I am adding some sparkle in and around the mermaid. It looks wet right now, but when it dries, all you will see is the sparkle. But I kind of liked that it looked wet because I could see where I was putting it. And you could cover the whole card base with this if you wanted. I just wanted it just almost like, first I was just coloring it around the mermaid, and then I decided I kind of wanted more up and around. And so I kind of made a rectangle shape around the mermaid eventually, all the way to the edges of the cardstock. And so when you move it in the light, you've just got this shimmer, this yummy shimmer around. So now you can see I'm changing my mind and coloring all the way around. Isn't that how it works though when we're doing a design? It doesn't always stay the same as you think it's going to be in your mind. But I really loved how subtle this glitter was. I think it turned out really spectacular. And as it dries, all you are left with is all that yummy glitter. So now I'm going to be taking some Nuvo Crystal drops in Simply White and glitter drops in White Blizzard. And I'm going to be putting those around. Just some dots here and there. I liked the White Blizzard glitter drops, because behind that blue cardstock, it just gave it almost this kind of green shimmer to it. And I think it just turned out beautiful. Just a few here and there. I didn't want to overdo on this card at all. I thought about using a gold, but I decided against that because I really wanted that mermaid image to be the only thing that was in gold. So putting those around, deciding how far out to go. Sometimes for me that can be a little bit stressful, but I think that looked really cute. What I should have done is put it to my A2 size card base first and then put that on there, but I was getting ahead of myself. So I was making this mental thought of making sure I don't stick my fingers in all my wet drops on my card. As you can see, I'm trying to be super careful. Really, how cute is that? If I could line it up straight, I would think it was cuter. Sorry, guys. But I do like this white frame around my card. I think with that blue, you needed a little bit of something else because it really is a small image in the middle of your card. So it's good to have this white frame in and around. There, now it's nice and even and beautiful and shimmery. Can you guys see that shimmer from that sparkle pen? And then you've got the beautiful embossing powder. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope this inspired you to make some cards. I appreciate your support. Please like, thumbs up, please share with your crafty friends, and please leave me comments. I really love communicating with you guys that way. I do have some affiliate links below. It costs you nothing, but it helps me to continue to do this. Thanks, and I'll see you later.